be back. I told y'all I would be back. Okay. And I'm back. So, thank you guys again for tuning into my channel. It's your girl, I am Sade, and I'm back again with another video. Okay? Okay. Y'all, I just did it. I never could do it before. Okay. Okay. Yo, I play too much. Let me chill. So no, this video is a really serious video because today something happened and I am feeling very anxious and scared about it. So this video is about the update on my nipple piercings. Okay? So 4 years ago, I posted a video on my experience getting my nipples pierced. Y'all, clearly I've had them this long. I loved my nipple piercings. Love them. However, in the recent 4 weeks, like this past 4 weeks, like I started experiencing like a lot of tingling, a lot of like irritation, and honestly, it was because I changed the jewelry. I think that's where it started. I changed the jewelry and I cleaned the jewelry in the chlorhexidine rinse, and I hope that's not what made it started to get like a little juicier or whatever the case may be, but legitimately, like, it started after I changed the ring. It seemed like it just kind of went downhill from there. And so I had a lot of tingling, a lot of irritation. It seemed like every time I had my bra on, it was just irritating them to the point like where I would have to get in the car and literally take off my bra. So that happened. Okay, so I actually got my nipples pierced twice. What happened was I got it done the first time. The first time it was through the actual nipple, and I knew the girl had did it correctly. And then what happened was, yeah, one of the nipple rings, this one specifically, came out or whatever. And so the hole had ended up closing, and I went to go get them re-pierced. Because I couldn't, for some odd reason, like I couldn't, it was so weird. I guess because it wasn't healed properly, but I couldn't find the hole. So that's why it ended up just kind of closing. And so I went to go get it re-pierced. The second time I got it re-pierced, something told me like, no, like the way that she had it clamped on there, something told me like, no, she doesn't have it clamped right. Like it's more clamped underneath the titty, like underneath the nipple, I guess you should say. And so she ended up piercing it, and it hurt like it hurt. So I was like, oh no, because this one didn't feel like that. I was like, oh no. Like, anyways, after that, it just always healed. It felt like it was healing. It was going through its healing process. It crusted up, like it was just going through its stages. But more recently, I just started getting irritation. And so that was like a year ago that I had got that piercing the second time. Yeah, that was a year ago. So fast forward to 2019, lately I just been having a lot of irritation and just like uncomfortability. Like it's been times where I literally had to rip off my bra in the car, like because it hurt so bad. So guys, please research the tattoo shop that you go to get nipple piercings. Do your research, because I feel like this situation could have been avoided. And now, I mean, it's not a big deal. I feel like I'm not even going to speak that energy onto my life. But I do have a bit of scar tissue that is what it feels like in the milk duct. And so that kind of concerns me, because I'm like, you know, I I can't believe my young, immature ass didn't think to ask the question of, could this affect me breastfeeding and things like that. And I actually think I did do light research, but I didn't really see anything. But recently today, after finding out that I have like a little bit of scar tissue, I did some research and I found that a lot of women do have trouble with the milk flow from the nipples, from the nipple rings. So I was like, damn, like I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm just gonna kind of like try to massage it out, drink lots of water, like, you know, do things to get the lymphatic system pumping, and so we can break down some of these tissues, and hopefully it doesn't become like an issue in the future, because I'm a naturalista, baby. So I believe in breastfeeding. Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, regrets. I don't have any regrets in regards to my nipple piercing. I wish I would have did more research for sure, because yeah, this could have all been avoided essentially. But I don't know. I think the nipple rings did something for me. It was definitely a confidence booster. Yeah, I was confident with my nipple rings. So now I guess I'm just having a whole lifestyle change, and it's just something that I don't really feel like is a necessity for me, especially if my body is rejecting it. You know, honestly, if my body wasn't rejecting it, I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of them. But I'm a firm believer that if the body doesn't like it, don't partake in it, okay? Like, I'm starting to learn, like, just down to the food that I eat, like everything, like if it does not make me feel comfortable, I will not be partaking in it. So with that being said, that is all for this video. It wasn't a long video or anything. I just kind of wanted to do an update on my nipple piercing experience and my little suggestion of, like, you know, take heed to the fact that you might get a little scar tissue, and or you might get a pimple. I've seen those, thank God. That's when you have a little nipple on top of a big nipple. Yeah, I play too much. I'm finna log off, because thank God that did not happen to me, but you know, I'm still suffering. So we're just going to hope that this scar tissue goes down and that I do not have any issues in the future. All right, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye YouTube.